He's like this fucking alien tarantula. Like he's like an alien tarantula ninja. Like this ninja tarantula alien. What's up guys, it's Earthen Avenger, and today I want to share with you my favorite Skylander from each Skylanders game. Now first up, this should come as no surprise, from Spyro's Adventure, we have Dinorang. Now growing up, I was always really into reptiles and amphibians and like dinosaurs, so I super connected with this guy like right off the bat. I thought he looked cool, but then like when I found out his name, it kind of like, I was not like super into it. Like he kind of pissed me off. Like when I found out he was a dinosaur, Dinorang, I was like, why is he not like Croc-Rang, you know, or Gatorang? Like, because he looks like a crocodile. He's got this Australian aesthetic. So it's like for him to be a dinosaur, it kind of weirded me out. And I was like, nah, that's not for me. But, you know, I ended up going back and getting him. And I'm so glad that I did, because I absolutely adore this character. I love his attacks. In the game, his boomerangs, the way you can control them, it's super unique. You can control the boomerangs. They fly out there, you know what I mean? They could pick up items, pick up treasures, bounce off walls, bounce off enemies. I don't think there's any other Skylander quite like that. And then putting out the stonefish traps is awesome, setting up traps for your enemies, and then using his that boomerang shield to get to, you know, like as a get off me tool. And it also reflects some projectiles, so. And he's got a really nice fast ground speed, so even though he doesn't have any mobility tools, he's really awesome. If you guys don't have Dinorang, definitely get a Dinorang, because he's definitely worth having in the collection. He's an iconic, original Earth Skylander from Spyro's Adventure. So, love Dinorang. He's actually my favorite. Not just my favorite from Spyro's Adventure, but favorite overall. So. Okay, the next Skylander is actually from Skylanders Giants, and this is actually my second favorite Skylander. I hunted for this guy. I hunted for this guy forever. I remember calling like Best Buy and GameStop every single day after work, and like going to different stores. Almost got in a fight with a guy at Toys R Us, an employee, just trying to get him to get a case out of the back or whatever. So much drama to get this Skylander, Thumbback. Like when Giants was first released, they showed like off, you know, you got the poster or whatever, and it showed all the characters. And I remember looking at it, and as soon as I saw Thumbback, I was like, this is the Skylander. This is the Giant for me. And if you guys know, he wasn't like, him and Eyeball were like the last ones released. So it was like Giants was out, it seemed like forever before we finally got Thumbback. So I ended up using Crusher for a long time, just so I could, you know, play with a Giant. So I didn't have Thumbback. Like we had beat Giants like 10 times over before we even got Thumbback. But by the time I got Thumbback, it was damn near like time for Swap Force, I think. So it was like, you know, I remember using him a lot in there. But I absolutely love Thumbback. His attacks are amazing. He has such great range with his anchor. And his anchor combos where he does the spin, he could put out the tide pool on the ground, you know, and he's got like the long sweeping swing, and then, you know, his bite for the up close, and then like that great slide ability he has. It's such a good mobility tool to get him out of like, you know, bad situations really quickly, and you could slide and then also chomp while you're sliding, and then use the blowhole to like blast water and crustaceans everywhere. So I absolutely love Thumbback. Second favorite Skylander of all time. If you guys don't have Thumbback, he is a classic, iconic character. Amazing, you know, water element giant. So definitely check him out if you do not have him. Okay, so moving on to Skylander Swap Force. Again, this goes back to my love of reptiles and amphibians. We have none other than Rattleshake. Rattleshake is such an awesome character. First off, his voice actor is, I believe, Troy Baker, who's an amazing voice actor, who's done a bunch of different things that you guys might know about. But he does like this Antonio Banderas voice for Rattleshake, and I absolutely love it. Like he's so cool. Like his voice, his voice lines, and same thing with both of these guys. Like all three of these dudes have just amazing voice lines. Nothing gets me hype when I'm playing than hearing like you know, them screaming out their awesome voice lines, like especially Thumbback, like "You're in the splash zone!" Like it's just so epic. But Rattleshake especially is super cool. I love his aesthetic. This hat definitely reminds me of like you know, like Cad Bane almost esque. Also, one of my favorite characters, Doc Holliday from Tombstone, that was performed by Val Kilmer. This guy really reminds me a lot of that character. He's just super like level-headed and cool, but can just handle business. And gameplay-wise, Rattleshake is just immense. He is so good, so much fun to play. Pretty overpowered. He throws out a minion, this Deputy Snake, that it does constant DPS. It's just shooting acid, shooting acid, shooting acid, while Rattlesnake can shoot his gun, fire up the spring, which ricochets off enemies for big damage, or he could just continuously spam his venom shot, just and between the Deputy Snake and his shots, it's like you're stacking up massive damage super fast. And I think when you throw out Deputy Shake, it does like a splash of poison. I think it does damage over time. And then he also has fantastic mobility. If you don't do the bone summoning path where he summons the bone snakes, do the dashing one, because it takes a second to charge, but once it charges, he springs super quick. He just dashes really fast. And when he dashes, he fires off a bunch of like fang jaw bones go flying everywhere. And when he lands, tombstones like pop up. So I mean, he's just crazy. I mean, he's just making complete chaos. He's just doing so much damage. But what a fantastic Skylander. I love this guy's design. And look at how cool he looks. Love his little face. You know, he's aiming with the eye closed. Just full of character. Love Rattleshake so much. Okay, and now for Skylander's trap team, I have Blackout. Darkness Falls. He is so cool. I mean, like, what an amazing figure. I mean, look at the way that green metallic like glints. It's like a pearlescent black. It's like this greenish, bluish color. I mean, he just aesthetically, in that black base, I mean, he looks so cool. And he's so iconic, you know what I mean? Like the only core darkness figure, and he's like this black darkness dragon. I mean, how cool is this? And I just love the wings. It looks like some Tim Burton shit. Like, he's just so cool. And his voice, the way it's so deep and, you know what I mean, just ominous. And gameplay wise, he's so good. Like, I love his combos with his wings, the slapping that he does with his wings. And then he does like a Sonic the Hedgehog like kind of dash where he goes into like a spinning wheel and just like spins around. So he's got really solid mobility, really solid damage. He summons like these black holes that he could jump into, like a black hole that he can trap enemies in. In Trap Team, it does kind of glitch out sometimes, but it's nothing like super game changing. Like it's not going to ruin the game. It's nothing like super crazy like that. A bad guy might just get like stuck in it weird, and then you got to go over and whack him and kill him. That's the only thing I've experienced, but other than that, it's like, man, I love Blackout. He is such a cool character. Very awesome. Definitely my favorite Trap Team character. And now for Superchargers, we have this awesome character. I freaking love her so much. Stormblade. She is so awesome. First off, I love the figure. Like, look at these rows of blades, like these bladed wings with the bladed feathers, and like the way she's like sweeping up this cloud as she's like doing this like diving dash thing, like throwing the dagger. I mean, it's just such an epic looking figure. I mean, it really pops, and I love her jumpsuit, the way it's like the color of the air element, like it's just those different light blues. It just really harkens back to like that air element. When you see it, you just think air. She just really screams air character. And I love her purple feathers. I mean, she's just a really stunning figure. When you see this on the shelf, it's like she really stands out. And then, I mean, like her design and everything like that. I mean, personality wise in game, she's got such an awesome, like just a badass, confident, go-getter attitude. Kind of reminds me of like Maverick from Top Gun. I mean, just super cool. Also mixed with like Rainbow Dash, you know what I mean? Like she's just got that like, oh, I'm awesome personality. Just really cool Skylander. Love her voice acting is really well done. And then gameplay wise, I mean, she really shines. I mean, she is just the epitome of fast. I mean, like, her dash attack is just incredible, and it makes this like super satisfying pa-choom noise when you do it. So it's like you're just pa-choom, pa-choom, just and then like throwing the blades is incredible. She throws them so fast, and she can charge them. And when you upgrade the blades, they actually turn into sais. If you guys are familiar with the weapon, the sai, I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan, so that's also super satisfying for me as well. To see her with the sai blades is super sick, and her vehicle is super sick. Kind of reminds me of something like, you know, Star Fox R-Wing. Also a huge Star Fox fan. So this character scratches a lot of itches for me, and she's just an incredible figure. Awesome, super cool female character. Love her. Happy to have her in my favorites for sure. Okay. So, and last but certainly not least, we have from Skylanders Imaginators. My favorite character from Skylanders Imaginators is Starcast. I mean, this character, a lot like Blackout, I mean, he's just so edgy, and what an incredible design. I mean, like, if you look at him, he's got like this translucent black body, you know what I mean, with like these sparkles in it. I mean, it just looks incredible. Like, he looks so sick. And then like the gold on the blades, like this metallic blue with the black and the gold. I mean, and like they gave him like this golden headpiece, and he's like shirtless, you know what I mean? Like with these shoulder guards. He just looks so badass. He's like this fucking alien tarantula. Like, he's like an alien tarantula ninja, like this ninja tarantula alien, like Skylander. Like, that is, I mean, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. Like, that just is amazing. And yeah, in game, his voice acting is phenomenal. You know, in game, he's not like the greatest. He's got a really nice jumping, like throw down stars, roll out dash. He's got, you know, where he throws the stars. He could summon like a clone of himself that bad guys go to. Summoning minions is always really good. And then he could jump on a giant star, like a giant spinning star, and throw his blades. And then, you know, he does a bunch of different things. And there's like a UFO thing he jumps into. I actually, he might be replaced by Flare Wolf when I get Flare Wolf. I really am excited to try out Flare Wolf if I can get my hands on him. But, I mean, for design-wise and everything like that, I had to go with Starcast. But I'm pretty new to Imaginator, so still trying a bunch out. But right off the bat, definitely I had to go with Starcast. He is just super cool, super legit character. So, yeah, guys, that's my... those are my favorite Skylanders, one from each game. Those are my favorite Skylanders from each game. So I might do like my top 3 of each element or something like that. I don't know. If you guys like ranking videos like this, I don't know if you'd consider this a ranking video or favorites video. Let me know. I mean, I just wanted to kind of share, you know, what my favorite from each game was with you guys. Let me know what your favorite from each game is. Let me know, you know, what Skylanders you guys prefer. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested in seeing more really good Skylanders content, Skylanders custom content, different hunting and unboxing videos, please subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out a lot of high quality, legit Skylanders content in the future. So, yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Earthen Avenger, and I will catch you guys later.